I've always wanted a nice dash cam in case something unfortunate happened while we were driving, such as someone changing into our freeway lane at low speed, and then later nearly hitting a couch on the freeway. Unfortunately, up until recently, the video resolution on most dash cams was not really up to the standard I expected. I mean, you're using a wide-angle lens, which tends to make stuff in the video really small anyway. I figured why use less than 4K, because you'll end up needing to zoom in to make out license plates or other details, right? But 4K cameras were rare and expensive, so I waited, and I'm glad I did. I'm going to dive into a review of the camera I picked out and show you some samples and some features. So I started out with this one. It's a ROVE R2-4K, and this was the non-Pro version because the Pro version hadn't come out just yet. In May of 2023, it was $79.99 plus tax from the Big River Delivery Company, also known as Amazon. It had 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi and internal battery, GPS, you name it. Highest setting was 4K at 24 frames per second, and as you can see here, it's pretty sharp, and the video is pretty smooth. And it did great at night, too. Within a couple weeks, though, they announced the Pro version of this camera. Most notable upgrades to me was the video setting, which is 4K now at an increased 30 frames per second. They also replaced the internal battery with a capacitor, which presumably will last longer than the battery. They improved the Wi-Fi to the 5 gigahertz band, which should provide for improved speeds if you want to download videos to your phone. So I got this one instead. Still in May of 2023, it was $129.99, but there was a little button for $50 off on an instant coupon, so it was $79.99 plus tax. Performance was still great both day and night, and the TA said she wanted one for her car too. The TA is my task assigner, and she generally gets what she wants, at least if I know what's good for me. Here are some notable things for me having these as my first dash cams. First, the product photos are really large, so I was very surprised at how small the cameras really are. I mounted them on the windshield to the right of the rearview mirror as suggested, and they don't get in my line of sight while driving. The reflection of the dash on the inside of the windshield was annoying, so I also got their circular polarizer filter to reduce that. It simply screws on in front of the lens, and then you rotate it until most of that reflection goes away. It was $24.99 minus a $5 off instant coupon, so $19.99 plus tax, and I think it was worth it. The 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi is supposedly faster for downloading to your phone, but I only see this as desirable if you're in an accident and want to instantly provide the video to the police. As long as you don't need the video when you're away from home, the download speed on the phone is still slow, and I don't have the patience for it. I'd rather pop the SD card out, pop it into a USB 3.0 card reader, and copy it right into the computer. But the bottom line is I'm very happy with the quality of the video, and that's the main thing. There's a link to this camera in the video description if you'd like to shop it for yourself. And if you enjoy the video, I always appreciate thumbs up, positive comments, and your subscription to the channel if you'd like to see more homeowner DIY stuff of various things. It helps to support the channel and makes the TA happy, which I'm all about.